vision boards, and they write out the things on the wall everywhere around them. And they are tracking. So for some people, I won't mention names. One of the things that they tend to do now is they have partners who say, I took 10,000 steps today, 8,000 steps yesterday. Yeah, it might seem mundane, but what they are basically doing is they are tracking what matters. So I took 10,000 steps today. I took 8,000 yesterday, which means I'm owing 2,000 tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm going to take 12,000. Every day, those steps don't look like anything. But when you add them up over a time period, those steps add up to something. So having a way to visually count what is important, even if it's in business, you say, for example, that, okay, I'm starting this business and I want to have customers in my business. So I want to sign up 10 customers, a goal, by June 2025. What are the things I need to do on a daily basis to help me sign those customers up? Maybe I need to make phone calls. I need to go out to more events, meet people, build a network of people who will potentially buy what I have. So all I'm counting every week is how many new people did I meet this week? How many new contacts have I established this week? How many emails have I sent out? How many conversations have I started? So it's a tracker that just allows you to tick and say, even if it's on paper or on your phone, just have a box and say, week 1, 11. Week 2, 2. It's not a problem. Week 3, 9. Week 4, 4. Just keep tracking and say, okay, where am I? And then be able to ask yourself, this week I did 2. Why did I do 2? What's happened? Because now, you've taken this goal that seemed very high in this tracking and saying, how many do I have now? I've gathered 10,000. Can I go to war with this 10,000? How many people know that 10,000 soldiers can defeat 20,000 soldiers? So what you simply do is, okay, I have 10,000. What can I do with the 10,000? Looks at the 10,000. This 10,000 can fight. Let's go. Or he looks and says, this 10,000 cannot fight. Oh. King, we are sorry, we'll not do it again. There's no way the king can make that decision if he's not tracking what matters. So keep track. For whatever goals we are setting and the actions we're taking, keep a visual. You can see it, display it in front of your mirror, on your screen, everywhere. You just put it somewhere. Even God told Israel, he said, put it, stamp it everywhere that you go. Teach your children that they may teach their children. Write it on your doorpost, everywhere. Write it everywhere you go. Just write so that you continue to see what is happening. Being able to see that progress allows you to be able to celebrate small wins and small progress. One of the biggest challenges we face as human beings is we generally tend to ignore small progress. So when we've made just little progress, maybe, okay, let me give an example. Let's say you don't read books. You don't read books. You struggle reading books. Then you picked up this book and say, I'm going to read a book, this 2025. Then you read 3 pages. And you say, I only read 3 pages. Oh. Yesterday, did you read anyone? No, you read 3 today. Celebrate. I read 3. Tomorrow. So write it down, your tracker. 3. So if your goal is to finish reading the book, write it down. 3 pages. Tomorrow, read 5 pages. I read 5 pages. After a while, you realize that you are reading 20 pages, 30 pages, and not even knowing. For those who read plenty books, many times, except it's Bible, you don't read every word inside the book. You just start, I get the gist of this page. I get the gist of this page. It's Bible that you read, Jesus wept. He wept. Jesus wept. He wept. Because you are trying to pick a mess. When you are reading mess, so after a while, you then realize that many people will say, I've read 20 books this year. I did not read every single line and word in the book. They read it. They know what is in the book. They've trained their eyes and their brain to be able to look at a page and... Because you see some people read and you're like, there's no way physically read that page in that time frame. But they can glean, so their eyes are trained to look at a page and just and get what is on it and flip on. And they are reading books and they understand the whole story. But they didn't start that way. Their first book too took them 30 minutes to read page 1. You know how you start reading, and then you even forget the line that you're on. Oh, so I'm not alone, but like line 5. I'm still on 5 since morning. But as you do it and celebrate those wins, it allows you to go on. And one of the things that putting these things in front of you allows you to is to see what exactly it is that you set as a goal. So let me show you a story in the Bible that helps to put this in context. Acts chapter 12, from verse 13 to 17. Acts chapter 12, from verse 13 to 17. It says Peter, so the context here was Peter had been locked up, and the disciples were in a room, they were praying. So it says, Peter knocked on the outside door. A servant